sometimes through the windshield and sometimes through the bug.
That's the spirit, honey. Oh, by the way, wear this.
Where? What do you mean, wear this? Where do I wear it? What is it?
Don't fight it, Nora. We tried.
Of course, we're only the bridesmaids.
Yes.
You get to carry the sacred libation jar.
The what?
Come, high priestess.
Clint, you tell Bo we're through. Your family's wacko.
Oh, you haven't seen the half of it.
Ah, my two favorite nuns.
You mind telling me why you want these clowns brought back here, Pa? Do I have to remind you? They kidnapped your bride. They led us on a horse chase through Central Park. They ought to be in lockup right now.
You got that right. Well, maybe that's the way you do it in New York City. Us Texans have a keener sense of justice. Let the punishment fit the crime. And what I have in mind for these two is a perfect fit.
Ruined by a couple of knuckleheads in Dominican drag.
Oh, far from it, madam. You never looked lovelier. That chase through Central Park gave your complexion just it's a marvelous glow.
I'm not talking about my makeup, Nigel. I'm talking about my wedding.
But, madam, didn't you say you were going to give them a wedding they'd never forget?
I have, haven't I?
You certainly have.
Well, then, go cue the wedding march, Nigel. The future Mrs. Asa Buchanan is about to make her entrance. And this time, nobody is going to stop me.
The house is, kind of messy. I hope you don't mind. I guess you don't.
We'll clean up later. Phone's ringing.
So?
Might be important.
This is important.
Hey, Todd! Todd! Are you there? Todd! Are you there? Come on, open up! I hear you're a free man! At last, come on! Todd, are you all right? What's going on in there? Oh. Todd? Oh, my God. Todd. Oh, God. Are you all right, Todd? Todd? Can you hear me? Todd, what happened?
He was here.
Who?
The guy in the ski mask.
What guy in what ski mask?
He was trying to kill me.
Oh, my God. You mean the rapist? Okay, Todd. All right. Just wait, Todd, just stay awake, all right? Stay awake. Stay awake. Hello? Yes, I need an ambulance, quick. At the Quick Stop Hotel, please. Please hurry. Please hurry.
I can't stand this.
Oh, gee, thanks a lot.
No, not you, the phone. I'll be right back. Hello.
Marty, hi. It's Ben Price. I hope I'm not calling at a bad time.
Yes and no. Can I call you back? I'm right in the middle of something.
Thing is, I'm going out of town, and I wanted to give you that letter of recommendation you asked for. You know, the one for medical school?
Right. I completely forgot.
I faxed it to you, but you said you needed it on some kind of special form.
When did you say you were leaving?
Tonight, but if you can wait till I get back.
No, I can't wait. Thank you for calling. I'll get that form to you right away. Okay. All right, bye. I'm sorry, but I have to go to the hospital.
Is something wrong?
No, but I'll never get into med school if I don't get those letters of recommendation, and I hate to do this, but...
No problem. So come on, Doc, I'll drive you. We'll leave in no time.
Oh, these are the two fellows that tried to kidnap Alex. What the hell are they doing here?
They're my guests. Smile, boys.
Your guests? After everything they did to try to stop the wedding?
But they didn't stop it, did they? That's their punishment. They're gonna sit here and suffer through the whole shebang. Right through to where I kiss the bride and make her mine.
I want to talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, I want to talk to his lawyer, too.
What was that for?
That was for what you tried to do to those two poor nuns and for using me to finagle your way into this wedding. The big mistake.
Speaking of the nuns, what happened to the real ones?
That's a good question.
I swear I never touched them.
Well, we sent them out on the town.
I haven't had this much fun since Sister Act 2.
We must be sure to thank Mr. Bulge and Mr. Buck for arranging our special day. I just hope we haven't come back too late for the wedding.
Excuse me, sister, are you with the Buchanan wedding?
Yes, has it started without us?
No, ma'am. It's just about to begin right through there.
Oh, bless you. Come along, sister.
Not so fast, fellas.
You're not getting away with this again.
Police brutality, I tell you. Stop it!
Get your hands off me, you beast.
Whoa!
What is going on here?
We caught him in the act. Again, some fellas just never learn.
These fellas are not fellas, they're girls. I mean, real nuns.
Holy mother of pearl. Sisters, we didn't...
I'd like to speak with your mother, young man.
You ought to be ashamed.
Officers, come with me. I'll show you real crooks. Excuse me.
Sisters, were you all right?
Asa.
Dorian, I figured you weren't coming.
Well, I reconsidered. Somehow, I just couldn't resist the temptation.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't drunk, no. He was smashed to the gills. How'd you manage to convince the canon to let you do the service?
Well, first I tried reason. Yeah. Then he passed out. Then I had him poured into a cab, and I sent him back to the cathedral.
Reverend Carpenter, what are you doing here?
Grandpa, be nice to him. He's the only minister you've got.
What happened to my other one?
Don't even ask. I called Andrew, and he jumped on a train just to be here.
I guess I should say thank you, Reverend. I will overlook some of our past differences.
So will I, Asa. It won't be easy.
I thought you people were always so forgiving.
Oh, we're forgiving, but foolish. We're not. As long as you're committed to the institution of marriage.
Hell yes, I am committed.
Or ought to be.
Watch your mouth, Joey. This is a love match. A wedding made in heaven. Now, if you cannot put up with that, Reverend Carpenter...
Asa, I just want to make sure you're serious about this.
When it comes to marriage, I'm very serious. Here.
No, really.
It is not
Can't
money.
accept
It's not money. Something that Alex would like you to read during the ceremony.
I can't wait to see. What is that, Grandfather?
Now, search me. It's a little surprise. I'm sure it has something to do with ancient Egyptian history. She just loves this Cleopatra. Now, where's the guy with the gong? Let's get this thing started.
At least it's not in hieroglyphics. Is there something wrong, Andrew?
Nurse, call the blood bank again. Tell them we need those 2 units stat.
They know that.
Well, tell them again anyway. If this man doesn't get that blood fast, he's in big trouble.
Yes, Dr. Price.
And run a hematocrit every 30 minutes. The last thing we need is internal bleeding.
Excuse me, Dr. Price, I'm Blair Daimler. Is there something that I can do for Todd?
Are you a friend of Todd's, Miss Daimler?
Well, it looks like I'm his only friend right now. There must be something that I can do here.
Look, you can talk to him. Try and keep him awake and focus. Okay, we've stitched him up, but he's lost too much blood.
All right, I understand that.
Doctor, they want to talk to you.
This is Dr. Price. But don't give me excuses. I know you've got a problem.
Hey, Todd.
We're talking a man's life here.
Hey, it's me, Blair. Hey, now don't you zone out on me now, all right? Come on, Todd.
Blair?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, you know me. Always up for a good time. Oh, no, come on. I'm not gonna let you win this easily.
When?
Yeah, the most pathetic award. You're gonna have to earn it this time, buddy. No, come on, Todd. Come on. Come on, don't zone out on me now, all right? Don't zone out. So, how is he? I mean, look, I did the best that I could to try to keep him awake.
I know, it's not your fault. Todd's just lost so much blood, he doesn't have the strength.
Well, you can do something about that, right? I mean, a transfusion or something like that.
But there's a problem there. Todd's blood type is O negative.
Is that rare or what?
Rare enough. It's a fluke, but right now the hospital has a critical shortage.
Just try another hospital or something.
We're calling all over Philadelphia. Problem is, we may not find it in time. I have to be honest with you, Miss Daimler. If we don't find a donor fast, and Todd's heart starts to fail, he may not make it.
Hey, Phyllis, they told me that Ben was on the floor tonight. Can you paint it for me, please?
He's got his hands pretty full right now, Marty.
Sounds serious.
It is. We're calling every hospital in the valley to see if they have O negative blood. Without it, we may lose a patient.
I'd help if I could, but I'm the wrong type.
Well, put down the phone. I'm O negative. Can't let someone die, can I?
Well, hallelujah.
You cannot expect me to say this.
You're a man of God, aren't you?
Yes, but this is...
Osiris was a god, wasn't he?
He was an Egyptian god.
Oh,
It's not
stop
quite the
splitting
same.
hairs. What could it be? Some ancient poetry. You'd let somebody sing, "Oh, promise me," wouldn't you? Make out it's that.
Something about weddings always puts me in the mood.
Joe, you promised you'd keep your distance.
I lied.
Joey, I am not going to cause a scene and toss her out. By the way, have you seen Renee?
No, Grandpa. She went back to Landview. She said something about Rebecca.
Take your seat. Please, Dorian. Take your seat.
Sorry about Grandpa.
Oh, no, please. I'm used to him by now. But we had better do as he says, or else people will begin to notice.
I don't care. No, I meant what I said upstairs. I want the whole world to know.
Joey, come on, it's gonna get started.
Yeah, our seats are over here. Come on.
Hey, anybody seen Nora? 1 minute she's here, the next minute she just disappeared.
Didn't she tell you?
What?
She's in there now, putting on the outfit. She's gonna be Alex's maid of honor.
That's a good one, Cord. Wait till I tell Nora that one, she's gonna fall over laughing at that one.
All right, boys. Clint, ready, set, go.
Good luck.
Oh,
Bo, you got the ring?
Yeah, I got it right. You'll never believe what Cord just told me.
Hush. Stand beside me. I'm counting on you, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Your attention, please. Thank you, Mr. Roberts. As I was about to say, the bride will now proceed with the wedding. So without further ado.
How's Alex gonna make her entrance this time? A magic carpet?
Just another meeting of the Daughters of Landview Club.
Cord wasn't kidding. How'd you talk Nora into doing this, Pa?
She insisted. Couldn't say no, could I?
Not too late, Pa. You sure you're up to this?
I was never more sure of anything in my life, son.
What?
Handmaid to the king and queen, I bring thee honey and spiced wine, to seal thy troth and sweeten thine hours. O king, put unguent and lotus flower on the body of thy beloved, as she sitteth beside thee. Set singing and music before thy face. Cast all evil behind and bethink thee of joy.
me big time, Buster.
I'll meet you behind the Great Pyramid.
Oh, it's not bourbon and branch water, but what the heck? I like it.
In the time before time, Osiris, the ruler king, was betrayed by his evil brother, and his body was hacked into 14 pieces, then scattered far and wide. His loyal wife, Isis, the great goddess, searched everywhere for the precious fragments, even diving down into the depths of the Nile, until she had reassembled her husband's body. All but one certain body part which had been eaten by a crab.
I guess that's life with Alex, huh? I think maybe Pa had better get used to it.
Andrew, please cut to the chase.
Well, in the name of Isis and Osiris, have the bride and groom anything to say to each other?
Honey, I'm not a god. I'm just an old Texan, and that's close enough for me. I love this little lady. I know a lot of you don't think that. You're too busy pointing at all her faults. Well, guess what? I heard a rumor. I have a couple of mine, too. The fact is, when I met you, Alex, I met my match. I promise to love you, to be true to you, to share with you, and have one hell of a time for the rest of my life with you.
Asa, sweetheart, I've known for a long time that you're the man for me. I met my match, too. But today I fell in love with you all over again. And with the Buchanan family. When you, your sons, and your grandsons came to my rescue, I realized I had finally found my true family at last. I was home. I'm a Buchanan. And Asa, I love you so much. You're larger than life. You're bigger than Texas. You're richer. And more fun than I can say. And I am going to make your days as exciting as I possibly can. And your nights unforgettable.
Andrew, kind of hurry this up.
The rings. Thank you. Bless, O Lord, these rings to be a sign of the vows by which this man and this woman have bound themselves to each other. Amen. Repeat after me, Asa. Alexandra, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
Alexandra, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
And with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you in the name of God.
And with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you in the name of God.
Asa, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
Asa, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
And with all that I am and all that I have,
And with all that I am and all that I have,
I honor you in the name of God.
I honor you in the name of God.
Now that Asa and Alexandra have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, I pronounce that they are husband and wife. Those whom God has joined together, let no one put asunder.
All right, Marty, everything checks out if you'll come with me.
Wait a minute. What about her lupus?
No, this isn't a problem. Marty has a supply of frozen red blood cells. They're in storage. I just need her authorization.
All right, let's get going then. Somebody's waiting for that good, healthy blood.
You know, it's almost a miracle you being here like this. You may be the only chance this patient has.
Nurse, is there any word on the donor? What are you doing here?
You should be grateful that she is. Marty's just volunteered to donate her blood to your friend.
Is she serious?
Whoa, I didn't realize that this patient was a friend of yours, Blair.
You're gonna give your blood to him.
Hey, what's the big deal? If somebody needs the blood, somebody needs the blood.
Well, you don't know, do you?
What, Blair? Who is this friend of yours?
Todd Manning. Tonight he was stabbed by a man wearing a ski mask. If he doesn't have a transfusion, he could die.
Okay, Marty, you ready? Marty?
1 second, okay? Look, you did what you had to do. You told the truth and you got Todd out of jail. You don't have to give him your blood.
I was willing to give it to a stranger. I can't say no now that I know it's Todd.
Yeah, but he's the one
I know what he did to me, but that's not what this is about. Okay, Phil, let's go sign those forms.
I'm going with you, okay?
Mr. Manning, can you hear me? Mr. Manning?
Blair, look, buddy, I need you to stay awake now, all right? You know that I would never lie to you. Besides, you would see right through me. Anyway, so, one monster to another. You're gonna be all right. Trust me. Help is on its way.
I had no idea Asa and I had so many friends. Thank you.
They're not friends, honey. He's my banker.
Well, you're our banker now, aren't you?
You know, you gotta hand it to Grandpa. 7 tries, he still hasn't given up on marriage.
Well, I reckon that kind of optimism sort of runs in the family. Oh, boy.
Poor Joey, having to stand over there and have to listen to Dorian's snobby comments about the wedding.
Yeah. Doesn't look like he minds it too much, does it?
What does that mean?
I see he's been spending a lot of time with Dorian.
We're just doing repairs over on our house, right?
Well, he's been over there way too much. I called him on it. He said it's nothing.
Look, man, you're killing me here. This is our little brother you're talking about.
Well, he's not so little anymore, in case you hadn't noticed. Man, he promised me he was going to stay away from me. I guess I got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Excuse me, Joey. Hi, Dorian. It's been real, but something, I guess. I got to get back to land here.
Listen, Andrew, thank you again for bailing us out.
Sure, anytime. On second thought, when he gets ready to do this the 9th time, count me out.
Andrew, give Cassie my love and give
her and the baby a big hug for me.
You know I will. You know, Dorian, you seem happier than the bride. Any particular reason?
I just love weddings, especially Ace's.
Oh, I tell you, sisters, I'm so happy you joined us on our day of days.
Oh, well, you know, we wouldn't have missed it for the world.
I always wondered what Alex's wedding would be like.
Oh, thank you.
Hope it fits.
Oh, thanks. Well, I am just so sorry that you had to suffer at the hands of those two brutes.
We intend to lodge a complaint with the New York police before we go home.
We do.
Oh, no, sister. The law will take care of them, I promise.
It will?
Oh, yes, don't worry. As soon as the judge hears how they insisted on stealing your habit so that they could try to pass themselves off as... Oh, Asa, look, it's the senator. Would you please excuse that?
Sisters.
She hasn't changed. Still beautiful.
Still strange. What was that?
Look, sister, it's Mr. Beck and Mr. Bulge. We've been looking all over for you. Be careful of those two. They have no scruples.
Sister, we have a plane to catch. We better go.
But before we go back to Minnesota, we both want to thank you both for making this such a memorable stay. We loved everything about New York, especially cats.
You know, Alexandra is very lucky to have friends like you. You know, everybody told us that you New Yorkers are mean. Well, we know otherwise. God bless you both.
Come visit us in Faribault.
Doesn't that make you feel kind of warm all over?
I can't wait to see the video of you wearing that headdress.
Oh, you're the commissioner of police. Will you go confiscate it and burn that tape?
Honey, come on.
Oh.
You want to be in show business now, don't you? Everybody here wants to be in show business.
No.
Alex just gave you your big break.
I'm going to give her a big break. I'm going to make her wear a flower pot at everything.
Well,
Right on her head.
we feel the need to compete with Cleopatra, do we?
Yeah, we do. I'll tell you something right now. Our wedding is going to be not this magnificent travesty. Ours is going to be very elegant and romantic.
And we're still going to have a lot of laughs.
Yes, we're going to have lots of laughs, and the congregation's going to be laughing with us, not at us. We get down on our knees, and we say our vows to each other. Listen to us. Silly talk.
Yeah. It's funny, you know, how we can really get carried away at weddings. Good thing that we caught ourselves right in the nick of time. Because we don't want to get married. Do we?
Louder. A little louder, boys. I can't hear you.
Right, all right. We're sorry. Ain't we, Buck?
I only did it to show you how much I cared.
I'll remember that. When I'm thinking of you washing dirty sheets in prison. Ciao, amores. Oh, look, Judge Billings. Excuse me.
Take care of them, officers, but watch them. They're as slippery as a couple of salamanders.
Okay, let's move it.
Oh, I'll send you a postcard from the honeymoon. Sorry, Buckaroo, but you lose.
I ain't done yet.
Let's face it, Buck, it's over.
It's over. When I say it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the happy couple will have the first dance.
You happy?
Delirious. What do I wish for now, though? Now that my fondest dream has come true.
I am really Mrs. Asa Buchanan.
Excuse me, but, would you care to dance?
Oh, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's the atmosphere, you know, it's the ambiance, you know. We have a plan, and we'll probably it's a permanent plan. We'll stick to it, right? I mean, you know, just a permanent engagement and no wedding bells, right?
Plans can't change.
Do you want them to?
Did I say that?
Oh, so you don't want them to?
Do you?
I asked you first.
Honey, look, we love each other.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna stay together for the rest of our lives.
Oh.
We really don't need a wedding to confirm that.
Oh, no, I totally agree,
Yes, yes. But a wedding is to make public a very private thing.
Yeah.
See? It's to share our love and our happiness with others.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, what good is, you know, keeping it all to ourselves, you know? It means so much more when you share it.
So do we set a date?
I think that we should definitely think about it. I mean, for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Why don't we set a date for a few weeks from now to talk about setting a date?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That would be good. And then I definitely think that we need to do a lot of thinking about thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't we go upstairs and let's start thinking about it right now?
Let's do that.
Commissioner Buchanan?
Yeah.
You have a call from Landview.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm off duty. Can you just take a message?
They say it's urgent. Something about a guy named Todd Manning.
Party's over. This is Buchanan.
I'm gonna get him, Blair.
Todd,
He's the rapist.
just lie still.
He's gotta be. That's why he tried to kill me.
Come on.
So he knows I'm getting closer.
You are gonna get your chance to get back at him once you're strong and on your feet again. All right? You're getting a blood transfusion right now. We found a donor.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Who would be stupid enough to do that? Oh, I get it. You didn't tell them it was for Todd Manning, right?
Wrong. She knew.